What is it like to get back to songwriting after so many years? In my case, the music came first. As a pianist and improviser, finding melodies and harmonies that fit together isn't hard. The hardest part was crafting the lyrics until I was completely satisfied. It was a trial and error process, just like any other creative task. I began with putting almost random words and lines over the music, letting them flow as a stream of consciousness. Then I searched for something among all that nonsense that could be either a starting point or a topic to be developed throughout the song. Like every other field in which the 80-20 rule applies, songwriting and music production are no exceptions. First drafts of the songs were done fairly quickly. Most time was spent choosing the right words, crafting single rhymes and organizing lines until there was nothing I could do to make it better. After that came music production, the part of the job I love and struggle with the most. For those who are not acquainted with this subject, a self-produced artist is in charge of all stages involved in music production. Arranging, that means defining what instruments will be used in a song, what they will play and in which part of the song. Tracking one or more instrumental parts, singing, mixing, that means layering and balancing all instruments with the goal of maximizing the emotional impact of the song, and mastering, the final stage in which all the vocal and instrumental layers are summed to a stereo mix and prepared for distribution to the public. How could I face up to all these tasks for a total of 25 tracks, all by myself without feeling overwhelmed along the way? Well, it all comes down to planning. Planning, as I see it, means finding a workflow that allows me to endure an effort for a long period of time without feeling overwhelmed or being stuck along the way. The first step is to divide the project into many small bits. There's a short clip of Will Smith on YouTube where he says,
"You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm gonna build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built." You don't start there. You say, I'm gonna lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's going to be laid better than this brick that I'm going to lay in this next 10 minutes. And you do that every single day.
And soon you have a wall.
And soon you have a wall.
Such an attitude is a simple yet powerful antidote against feeling overwhelmed. I started looking at the whole project as the wall, and at each track as a brick in that wall. The second step is about slow motion multitasking, as defined by Tim Harford. There's a beautiful TED Talk about it, linked in the description. One can and should work on different projects or tasks simultaneously, just slowing down the process of switching between them. I can rightfully say I'm an expert in being stuck. As a college student, I've been completely stranded for years. Given my attitude to fall in a downward spiral when I'm stuck, I needed to find solutions that I could apply to always move forward, no matter what. While producing the 5 songs in 5 genres series, I got stuck several times. I couldn't find an arrangement that was satisfying, a solution to a specific production problem, or simply the task required was particularly tedious and I wasn't in the right mood. When this happened, I pushed the track aside and focused on another one. That's a simple but yet effective way to turn the stress of being stuck to the excitement of working on another task.
It's easier to think outside the box if you spend your time clambering from one box into another.
Of course, this can be done if goals and priorities are clear. Without prioritizing or setting specific goals, soon you'll find your hard drive full of unfinished projects. I gave absolute priority to laying down one brick at a time, and pushed it aside, taking a break or working for a while on another task, only for the time needed to reset. Then I went back and focused again on what I left behind. That's it for today. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when new videos are released. Thanks for watching.